You're really bad. If you had to be stuck in an elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be?
Does one of us have to come out alive?
Well, you might say that as of today, President Trump just got the last laugh. Ellen DeGeneres is officially gone. She has fled the country, and she vows never to come back. And the response of a grateful nation is, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Hey, gang, it's me, Dr. Steve, your patron professor, here to give you a front row seat on everything happening in the rise of the new American golden age that you made happen. So make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. Obviously, it's hard to keep up with the amount of celebrities who threatened us that they would permanently relieve us of their presence were Trump to win. But as Sarah Anderson over at PJ Media points out, counting the number that actually followed through with that threat is far easier. And at least one so-called celebrity that made good on that promise was none other than the fallen talk show host, Ellen DeGeneres. The Wrap has just reported that DeGeneres, along with her spouse, Porta, De Rossi, they've officially left the country. They have reportedly moved to rural England, and they have put their California mansion on the market. The purported reason, of course, is the election. The landslide election of the one and only Donald J. Trump. An insider told TMZ News that DeGeneres was, quote, very disillusioned with the overwhelming Trump win and immediately decided to, quote, get the hell out of the country before he assumed office. DeGeneres was, of course, a vocal champion of Cackles Kamala, writing on her Instagram, there's nothing more powerful than a woman, whatever that word means, whose time has come. I can't wait for Kamala Harris to be our next president. Well, let's just say that that wait now has been extended indefinitely, and she will be waiting that out in the UK. Now, many are noting that this really is nothing less than a fitting final chapter for a career that has taken a complete and total nosedive, but not just for Ellen. No, this is a loss for the Hollywood celebrity class as a whole. This is going to absolutely blow you away. But first, I do have some thrilling news to share with you. BiOptimizer's Black Friday mega sale is in full swing, and it's not just a one-day thing. It's happening all throughout the entire month of November. This mega deal is available only for my audience, only with my promo code, so listen up carefully to the end. Now, you already know that I have unwavering trust in BiOptimizers, as I always mention, magnesium breakthrough and mass zymes and mushroom breakthrough. These guys are the real deal. Plus, they back up their products with a rock-solid 365-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. I know we all have those never-ending Black Friday wish lists, but this year, gang, I challenge you to put your health at the top of that list. Now is the time of the year when you fill up your shopping carts and stock up on BiOptimizer's goodness. Head on over to bioptimizers.com/Turley and enter code Turley at checkout to get discounts plus access to up to $100 in free gifts with purchase. Trust me when I say this, you won't find a better Black Friday deal. Not even on a company website, not even on Amazon. Choose health over unnecessary things this Black Friday. Click on that link below right now. Ellen's reportedly permanent departure from the nation is a fitting end to a career that took a, shall we say, a fatal series of scandal-ridden hits over the last few years when an increasing number of employees began to come forward to reveal that Ellen DeGeneres was not who she appeared to be on television. You see, what made Ellen on screen over these last 19 years, her entire brand was Be Kind, right? That's actually her website's URL. It's Be Kind by Ellen. Kindness and the call to be kind was the catchphrase that summarized the ethos of Ellen DeGeneres. But then, right around the time of COVID, a number of explosive revelations and accusations were made that Ellen was nothing like that in real life. Reports surfaced about an internal investigation that was being launched by the show's distributor, Warner Brothers Television, following reports that DeGeneres was treating staff contemptuously and that she had made the workplace environment behind the scenes an absolute nightmare for her staff. And once news of that investigation was made public, that's when the dam broke. Staffer after staffer came forward to reveal a radically toxic work environment centered on Ellen's horrifically nasty and rude behavior towards her employees. DeGeneres was accused of firing people impulsively. She was accused of mistreating employees simply because they took things like medical leave or because they got time off to go to a funeral and grieve the death of a loved one. These were the reports. Even the New York Times reported on accusations that Ellen was a very irritable person. Staff and crew members complained of her being cold, abrasive, very aggressive, and apparently that had been going on for a number of years. A former bodyguard who was assigned to protect DeGeneres during her hosting gig at the 2014 Oscars corroborated the allegations about her unfriendly and selfish demeanor even back then, several years back. BuzzFeed conducted interviews of dozens of former employees of Ellen DeGeneres' show, many of whom corroborated that things there behind the scenes were even worse than first suggested. BuzzFeed uncovered allegations of frequent sexual misconduct, harassment, and assault on the set. It was insane. And it ravaged her public image, and her reputation fell in tatters as a result. And of course, it comparably ravaged her ratings. Her show reportedly lost more than 1 million viewers as a direct result of the controversies. That's an astonishing 43% of her audience. She never recovered, and now she's gone. She's left the nation entirely. But in many respects, Ellen is symbolic of what is perhaps the single biggest loser besides Kamala on November the 5th, and that, of course, is the celebrity class as a whole. From Oprah to Beyonce, from Springsteen to Swift, every single celebrity endorsement either fell flat or provoked the opposite effect. It provoked a backlash. There have been a number of articles written over the last few years on what many pundits are calling the death of the celebrity or the death of celebrity culture. November 5th confirmed what we already knew. We were experiencing the dramatic demise of the Hollywood celebrity. And it's not hard to see why. I mean, in earlier decades, the persona of Hollywood celebrities were carefully guarded. The images of stars were closely managed and protected by studio chiefs and publicity agents. There were scandals for sure, but the scandals were highly and effectively managed by the PR team of the celebrity. And frankly, that was essential for the business model of Hollywood. Part of the allure to draw mass crowds to the movie theater was depicting film stars as larger than life, both on and off screen. Those days, largely given streaming technology, where our homes are now increasingly our movie theaters, those days are over. And with social media, we now know everything about celebrities, the good, the bad, the ugly, as Ellen DeGeneres herself proves. Same with Oprah. Celebrities are no longer larger than life. In fact, to be honest, so many of them come across as small and petty. And so in many ways, Ellen's departure signifies so much more than a tragic end to a failed career. Her departure symbolizes the end of an era, the era of the Hollywood icon. Yet another victim destroyed by the touch of wokeness.